Here are 15 things that you can declutter that you'll never miss. Hello everyone, welcome to Minimal Mindful Mama. I'm Katie Mixon and I love helping other busy moms to declutter and organize their lives so that you can live the life that you want to live. I used to feel like I had to spend all of my time cleaning and organizing and could never ever catch up. And I would feel guilty if I would stop and play with my kids or even take them to the park for the morning because I felt like I shouldn't be doing that when I was going to be coming home to a disaster house. So I love creating and sharing videos that help other busy moms who maybe can relate to this feeling so that you can actually enjoy your motherhood and not constantly feel like you need to catch up. A big way that I was able to simplify and make it easier for myself was by decluttering. No matter how much I tried to organize, I just had too much clutter and I needed to declutter all of those things that I didn't use and I didn't love and I didn't even really want in my house that were weighing me down. And then I was much better able to stay on top of all the cleaning and tidying and organizing. So today I'm going to be sharing with you 15 things that you can declutter that you won't ever even miss. So the first thing that you can declutter today is your desk drawer or office supplies. This tends to be somewhere that collects a lot of clutter and a lot of extra things that we won't ever actually use. Things like old Post-it notes that maybe aren't even sticky anymore, pens that don't work. Go through this area and determine what things you would reach for and you would actually use in the next year or so. And anything excess or old or broken or that you wouldn't choose to use, you can declutter and free up that space. The second thing you can declutter today is your sock drawer. Go through and take out any socks that have holes or that are too tight or that are missing their matches. Go ahead and get rid of those. And then as you do laundry, begin a habit of going through and checking for those holes and making sure that your socks have matches. And this will really help you to maintain that decluttered, organized sock drawer. There's no need to put those socks with holes back into your drawer. And if there's socks that are missing a match, you can maybe set these to the side in case they may have ended up in a different load of laundry or something. But if you've completed several loads and it's still missing its match, you can go ahead and declutter that as well. The third thing you can declutter is all of those boxes and packaging materials that are sitting there waiting to be used or recycled. Many times we hold on to the boxes our packages come in because we're thinking, oh, this is a great size box. I'll probably use it for something. I know as soon as I get rid of it, I'll probably need it. But it's truly just taking up space in your home. If you do end up needing a box, you'll probably receive another one shortly after. Or if you don't actually get packages that often, someone you know probably will have an excess of boxes that they'll be happy to give you one for the item that you need it for. Don't let all those boxes take up that much space in your home. Break them down and recycle them. If you have a lot and want to hold on to a few, you can do that as well, but break them down and fold them up so that they take up less space in your home. The fourth thing that you can declutter is any old makeup. Makeup expires after a certain amount of time, but also we tend to reach for certain things and have our daily routine that we generally go for. Maybe we have a few extra things we'll do on more special occasions. But one way that's an easy way to declutter things like this is to open your makeup drawer or your makeup case or wherever you keep your makeup and immediately pick out the things that you know you use on a daily basis. Then imagine a slightly fancier occasion and grab out the things that you would probably reach for then, and anything that's left in the bottom or that's kind of old that you're maybe holding on to but you wouldn't have reached for in those initial grabs, you can declutter or you can gift to your children for play makeup. The fifth thing you can declutter is your bathroom cabinets or toiletries. Some of us like to grab samples from hotels when we stay. Other times, maybe we tried out a new product and it didn't really work for us, so we have a mostly full or half empty bottle still left. Sometimes maybe we switch products and then we have some of the old ones left over. Anything that you're not currently using or won't be using shortly, go ahead and declutter. If it has a lot left, you can offer it to family or friends or maybe even your local Buy Nothing group, as there may be someone else who would be really excited to try out a new product without having to purchase it. But if there's not much left, you can throw it out with no guilt. Make sure that you're only keeping the items that you love and you know that you will enjoy using in the next few months to come. The sixth item you can declutter is any old magazines. If you have kids, maybe hold on to one or two for them to use for their arts and crafts, but the rest can go. Most of the times, anything that you can find in a magazine, you can easily find online or on Pinterest. So there's really no need to hold on to these items. Once you've read through it and enjoyed it, it is perfectly fine to let them go. If you don't want to just recycle them, ask any of your teacher friends if they would like them for their classrooms for art projects. The seventh thing that you can declutter is your pantry. Go through and check for any expired items or food items that your family does not like or will not eat. Maybe you've slightly changed your diet recently and there's certain things that you want to no longer be eating. Make sure that your pantry is only stocked with items that you'll be using and eating in the next few months. You will not miss that old can that's been shoved to the back. Before we continue, I'd love it if you like and subscribe down below. It does really make a difference on my channel and helps me reach more moms like us so that they can also enjoy some of these tips. Also, drop a comment down below and tell me what area in your home you feel collects the most clutter the quickest. For me, I feel like it's my kitchen table. It is always covered in stuff, and it's an area that I'm constantly having to clear. So comment down below what your area is, whether it's your kitchen table as well, or maybe another area in your home. I'm really curious to see what those areas are for all of you. Let's continue with the eighth thing that you can declutter today, and that is old towels. Whether that is your bath towels or your kitchen towels, go through and remove any that are old, too worn out, or have holes or tears or stains. You can donate these to pet shelters near you. They're often looking for old linens for their animals, so those can be used for a good cause, and you don't have to have them taking up space in your home anymore. It's just so much more enjoyable to shower when you have a nice towel to use afterwards. So let go of the ones that are not bringing you joy. The ninth area that you can declutter today is any art and craft supplies. If you haven't used it in the past year and you don't have specific plans to use it in the next year, this is a great area to declutter and pass those items on to someone else who will love and use them. Oftentimes we get really into a craft or hobby and we get a lot of supplies for it, but then we end up doing it for a while and then we kind of move on to something else. If this is the case for you, think how much those items might bless someone else who would love to get into that new craft or hobby. And think of all of the new room that you'll have in your home so that it can be organized and actually usable for you. The 10th thing you can declutter is your candles or your vases. Go through your candles. Anything that is burnt out or too used, you can get rid of. Or maybe there are some candles that you tried and you didn't like the smell of. You can go ahead and pass those along to someone else. You're probably not going to use them in your home if you didn't enjoy the scent. But if they still have a lot of life left, then pass those along to someone else. Similarly, you can go through your vases. Many times if we're given flowers, it'll come with a vase. So sometimes we can end up with a large collection that we don't actually use all of the vases that we have. So choose out your favorite ones that you would reach for again, and anything extra you can pass along to someone else. The 11th thing you can declutter today is your cleaning supplies. Sometimes we try a new product and we don't end up loving it, or maybe you do love it and you decide to switch to that from whatever you were using before. But go through your cleaning products, and if you collect old rags, maybe go through those as well. There might be some that aren't really usable anymore that you can get rid of. Make this area streamlined and easy to find and use what you're looking for. The 12th area that you can declutter is your Tupperware. Similarly to socks, these are notorious for not having matches. You don't want to have to be hunting for those lids as you're packing lunches, so go through it now and organize it and get rid of anything that doesn't have a match or that you can't use. I like to store mine with the lids actually on them, and that way it's easy to find and I don't have to dig through a pile of lids to find the proper match. Number 13, go through your accessories. Now, this could be jewelry or scarves or shoes or whatever accessories you have a lot of and typically would use. Determine if there's any that you never reach for or that aren't your style anymore, or maybe that are too worn out, and you can go ahead and declutter those items from your closet. Again, if they're in good condition, you can feel free to donate them and pass them along to someone else to love and enjoy. Next, you can go through your old cords, cables, and electronics. Many of us have a box of cords somewhere that we don't use, but that we hold on to just in case. You can go through this quickly just to make sure that nothing ended up in there that you've been looking for or actually do need. But most likely, if it's been in the box a while, it's not something that you need to have or that you use on a regular basis. Most everything now comes with its own cord anyway, so you can go ahead and declutter this box. Finally, the 15th thing that you can declutter today is any takeout utensils or condiments that are filling the drawers in your kitchen. We always think we should hold on to these because we're probably going to use them, but we never really actually do. So if you feel the need to hold on to a couple of them, that's absolutely fine, but you can get rid of the rest. Same goes for the condiments. You probably more often reach for the big bottle of ketchup in your fridge than the little packets, so maybe hold on to a couple in case you need them for on the go, but you can go ahead and throw out the rest. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed these 15 things that you can declutter to simplify your home today. Let me know in the comments down below which of these you're going to be tackling soon, or if there's another area that you are excited to handle in your home. Before you go, be sure to like and subscribe down below. And if you're on a roll and want to keep going, be sure to check out my decluttering playlist for more tips and ideas of things you can declutter in your home. I also have linked my ebook down below. This is a step-by-step room-by-room guide to decluttering and simplifying your home. So if you're interested, be sure to check that out down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Happy decluttering, and I'll see you very soon in the next video.